In the previous chapter, we explored how aircraft systems are developed. Requirements were defined, architectures were created, systems were implemented, and integration and verification activities were performed. But successful aerospace development depends on much more than engineering alone. Throughout the entire life cycle, several supporting processes operate continuously in the background. These activities help ensure consistency, maintain traceability, support certification, and increase confidence in the final aircraft system. ARP4754B groups these activities together under one chapter. Integral processes. In this video, we'll explore the major topics covered in Chapter 5 and understand how they support the complete development lifecycle. Integral processes are different from development activities. They do not create aircraft architectures. They do not develop hardware or software. Instead, they support every engineering activity throughout the project. They help ensure that development remains organized, requirements remain traceable, verification is performed correctly, and certification evidence is available when needed. Without these supporting activities, maintaining confidence in a complex aerospace program would become extremely difficult. Chapter 5 organizes these supporting activities into several major areas. Chapter 5 covers a broad collection of supporting processes. It begins with safety assessment activities. Next, development assurance levels are assigned. The chapter then addresses requirements capture, validation, verification, configuration management, and process assurance. Each topic supports a different aspect of development. Together, they provide the structure needed to manage complex aerospace projects. Let's begin with one of the most fundamental topics: safety assessment. Safety assessment plays a central role throughout aerospace development. Its purpose is to understand potential hazards and evaluate their impact on aircraft safety. The results of these assessments influence engineering decisions throughout the project. ARP4754B references several different safety assessment activities. Each one contributes information at different stages of development. Because these methods are extensive topics on their own, we'll explore them individually in future videos. One important outcome of these analyses is the assignment of development assurance levels. Not every aircraft function requires the same level of development assurance. Functions with greater safety impact require more rigorous development activities. This is the purpose of development assurance levels, commonly known as DALs. The assigned DAL influences many later engineering activities, including verification, configuration management, and process assurance. The complete DAL assignment process deserves its own dedicated video, so here we'll focus only on its role within the overall development framework. Once development objectives have been established, engineers must ensure that requirements are managed correctly. Requirements provide the foundation for every engineering activity. Before systems can be developed, engineers must ensure that requirements are complete, correct, consistent, and properly documented. Validation activities help confirm that the right requirements have been captured. This reduces the likelihood of costly design changes later in development. Once requirements have been validated, the next challenge is demonstrating that the implemented system satisfies them. Verification provides objective evidence that development outputs satisfy their specified requirements. Testing is one possible verification activity. But verification also includes inspections, reviews, analyses, and demonstrations. The objective is to build confidence that the implemented system performs as intended. Verification is one of the cornerstones of aerospace certification and appears repeatedly throughout the ARP4754B development lifecycle. Maintaining that evidence requires careful control of engineering information. Configuration management ensures that engineering information remains consistent throughout development. Requirements, designs, verification results, and other work products are maintained under controlled baselines. Process assurance complements these activities by evaluating whether development processes are being followed as planned. Together, these processes increase confidence that both the product and the development process satisfy certification expectations. With these supporting activities in place, Chapter 5 strengthens every stage of aircraft development. Unlike the previous chapters, integral processes do not belong to a single development phase. Instead, they operate continuously across the entire lifecycle. Whether engineers are defining requirements, developing systems, performing verification, or preparing certification evidence, these supporting activities remain active throughout the project. This continuous involvement is what makes Chapter 5 such an important part of ARP4754B. Let's summarize the key points. Chapter 5 introduces the integral processes that support every stage of aircraft and system development. These include safety assessment, development assurance level assignment, requirements management, validation, verification, configuration management, and process assurance. Although these activities do not directly create aircraft systems, they provide the structure, traceability, and confidence required for successful aerospace development and certification. Many of the topics introduced in this chapter are significant subjects in their own right, and we'll explore them individually in future videos. If you want to go beyond this introduction to ARP4754B, we offer comprehensive online training programs on our website. Our self-paced courses explain the complete aircraft and system development lifecycle, development assurance activities, certification concepts, and practical engineering approaches used in real aerospace projects. In addition to ARP4754B, we also provide training on ARP4761A and DO178C. You can find the link in the video description and in the pinned comment below. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. We regularly publish educational content covering aerospace systems engineering, functional safety, software certification, and other engineering standards. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.